Welcome to Wargroove. This one is actually really fun, and you can get an S rank really easy by playing very smart, safe, and aggressive. Let's get started. So I'm going to move Wolfar here. I'm not going to attack this village quite yet because I want to bait out this alchemist. But I am going to move my stuff as forward as I can without putting it in the death range. Now we're going to use our air forces exclusively to wipe this stuff out. So that means we're gonna be careful with our witches. They're gonna do some work. We're gonna have one on the left, one on the right, one to help the twins out, one to help Wolfar. And eventually they're both gonna come to the right, but we're not quite there yet. And the rest of our air force just finishes everything off. Boom, boom. Nice. Lots of damage. Tons of damage. Damage everywhere. Alright, we could build a harpy, or we could save up for a dragon. I'm going to choose to build a harpy because I'd rather have 2 more bodies on the ground for right now. Alright, we're going to load up the twins into this boat, and I'm confident we can do that because I know we're going to kill everything here super easily. Let's do big damage to eeny, meeny, miny this turtle. And we can have the turtles. Take this out. Take this out. Yeah, Harpoon's range, minimum range is 3, so we have to take that into consideration. Take this out, take this out. Just damage everywhere. Alright, I want to land the twins over here on this mountain. So we'll start to move them in that direction, just make sure they're safe. Here should be good. And we're going to build a turtle. When you're playing the twins, you want to spam turtles. They're so good on this map. Eventually, we might want one more harpoon, but I think mostly turtles. Okay. The alchemist did not fall for our ingenious trap, but it is standing right in my way, so we're just going to go ahead and hit it. And my alchemist is going to stand right behind him, and we'll move the balloon. Pretty good. As far as dragons go, if I'm confident we can take this out, which I'm not, I can move really aggressive. But since I'm not, again, we'll just have the dragon sneakily take that one. Alright, we can go as far as this beach. Let's keep that in mind, but I want to move a step further. Because this alchemist still has some range there. And then move everybody down. We have a great big pile of troops here, ready to do lots of work, do lots of damage. Lest we not forget the witch. Is the harpy going to attack into my witch? I don't think it can. Alright, perfect. Stacked witches. Wolfar can't build anything else, so that's the end of Wolfar's turn. And notice we're using the air units to help out our allies, the twins. We want to help the twins as much as possible. We don't want to be in water because we might get hit by this turtle. Oh, no, actually we won't. Cool. Even so, the extra defense over here is pretty good. Let's move far forward as much as we can and take this out. And I'm going to ignore that and choose to attack the port instead. However, I am not going to necessarily decap the port. The reason is Ragna is going to build somewhere, and I'd rather her continue to build right in front of my face than anywhere else. Might sound like weird reasoning, but I want Ragna to keep building units here so she doesn't build units here. This way I can continue to destroy them. Ha 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 ha. And we're going to make another turtle. I already explained how awesome those are. No, my boat. That's okay, though. we can really easily just start to finish these guys off with Wolfar and the Alchemist. And Wolfar now has Groove, which makes him very scary. Pretty soon we'll be able to go in on these units here. But since we can't do that just yet, let's have a little bit of fun. Now we could dominate the twin side by having the dragon attack into this stuff, but really I'm not sure if that's the best call. What we really want to do is have the dragon take one of these out and have harpies storm the rest. And to do that, we have to get in range, so I am going to first take this out from the side. The witch might get targeted by the ballista, but that's okay, because I'm going to put everything else in the ballista's range as well. Except the dragon, because that's too valuable. We can, however, perfectly snipe this merman from absolute safety. My other witch is going to stand right here, ready to help out the twins if needed. We could build another harpy, but it's not time for that yet. And the balloon has to be kept safe because we're going to need it later. Alright, that's it for Wolfar's turn. Now we could take this out, but there are better things we could be doing with our time. I'm going to have the twins start playing very aggressive here. I've got to be a little bit careful. I don't want them to get too low, but doing damage to that is pretty useful. I think now I feel more comfortable taking out this port, because I'm starting to get a little bit crowded here. And I want this territory as mine. The enemy will start building out of their other port, but I think we can live with it. Ooh, I should have used the sea tile to attack this. That's fine. I'm just focusing on finishing off the troops before I go for properties. But I do want this port, because I'm going to make a second harpoon to help deal with all the air units in the late game. And this boat may or may not be important, but I'm going to assume it will be important and keep it safe, and the alchemist goes onto the mountain. Alright, we can't build anything, so that's the end of our turn. The twins start taking a bit of damage here. This is what I was worried about, but we'll be okay for the most part. The witch did tank that hit. Now it's Wolfar's turn. Alright. So Wolfar can very easily start going aggressive now. The harpies are easily able to take out anything that could threaten Wolfar on the ground, allowing him to move forward pretty safely. That being said, this witch is a pain, so we're gonna deal with it.
Time to take a hammering.
By the way, that was mostly just me being salty. You should not do that with your alchemist. You want it to stand here and kill whatever this thing makes. I did not do that correctly. But that's okay. That's okay. Even if you get frustrated, there are still good strategies you can use. That's the takeaway, right? Right? I think so. Alright, Wolfar is pretty much just going to escape on the loon after this. I don't want that to kill it, so that will stay there. And we might lose a dragon, but we'll live. Okay, so that wasn't perfectly executed, I will admit, but it's fine. As long as you get the general idea, and that's what these videos are about. You're not copying me exactly. Just the general idea is we're taking this out next with the full force of our army. Okay, so we can start chipping on this with our harpoon chip. That's going to be pretty handy. And we need to be a little bit wary about their battleship, so I'm going to start moving the turtles into position to attack it. We're going to have a nice, healthy, big swarm of turtles there. Heal up the twins. I won't be able to build this turn, but that's okay. Put them on the mountain there. Now, I'm going to have my merfolk actually get to work on attacking this a little bit, but I might not go for both of them. I just want a little bit more income. And we'll keep the boat where it's safe for right now. I'm not going to move the twins just yet. Let's end our turn. Yeah, that's why we keep the twins on that there mountain. Ugh! The witch! Alright, so... I actually do need Wolfhard to take this out because it's becoming a big threat. No! That was inconvenient. You're weaker. You shield for the friends. Okay. Alright, balloon buddy, stand where you're safe. Yeah, my formation is not great here. I should be using the witch and the alchemist to kill things, and I'm not. I'm very much not. Let's send the witch back to help. Okay, and we're gonna make a dragon, because we need one, because we lost one. The warship is great for taking out these villages. And the turtles are great for taking out these warships. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, let me try that again. And the turtles are great for taking out these warships. These warships. There we go. There we go. I knew they were good for this. I just had to kill things in the right order. Perfect. And we'll capture that. Move the twins here. I'm not going to heal them because they're not in danger right now, and we want one more harpoon for the late game. Because I have, like, one witch, and that's going to be a thing. Alright, cool. I think we're good. There's lots of different builds and strategies you can use. The important thing is just don't let your commanders die, make lots of turtles, and take things out in the right order. Yeah, I'm going to want to go alchemist into that witch. Okay. Kill things in the right order. That's rule number 1. Alchemists and witches are great against witches. Harpies aren't so great against witches. The alchemist can take that later. Let's just have Wolfar weaken you a little bit so that the harpies can hurt you. And then this can go here. And that's going to pick up a very weakened Wolfar. That's fine. That's fine. We just need to get you to the finish line. Let's end our turn there. Alright, we can start moving our harpoon ships. Now we have 2 of them. As quick as we can on the blue water. That'll give them a lot of speed so that they can get to our destination quickly. We're also going to move this warship because that's going to be very big and powerful. Now, I'm just going to use my Alkeel here to get these turtles a little more healthy. And trap this harpoon ship so that it can't hurt anyone. See? Oh, it can hurt that one. Move out of its range. Yeah, good. Okay, we don't really have enough to build anything, so I'm gonna heal the twins a little bit. It's really Wolfar that needs health more than the twins. I'm gonna save my gold. We're gonna save gold. Yeah, you can't really stop Ragna from having gold. The best you can do is just zone her the heck out. So we're gonna have our rather weakened flock form sort of a cross here, so that This alchemist can heal them before they fly down. But we'll move the witch into position, get Wolfar in the balloon, and move the balloon here so that the twins can hop in too. It's just easier to have everybody in a loon. Dragon Striker in position. And we can make a witch next turn out of that rookery. Okay. We're just going to continue to chip on this thing until it's not a threat anymore. This is a pretty safe attack, so we're going to take it. I probably should have done that first. Meh. And all of our units, as quick as they can, are going to start going down here. We want to lay siege to that fort, hit it hard, and get rid of the production facilities if we can. Turtles, turtles, turtles are great for destroying anything built by the port. You want 1, maybe 2 harpoons, and a bunch of witches to take out things here. A single dragon can strike this and then strike this, so you don't really need more than 1 dragon for this attack, but they're nice to have if you can pull it off. I'm going to put the twins into Wolfar's balloon, and I have a little bit of money but nothing to heal, so we won't do anything with the alchemist right now. Yeah, they're going to just keep making stuff every turn, but that's fine. I'm going to throw a heal here. And I still have enough to build that witch. It's going to be very helpful in shutting this down. Alright, like I said, the dragon's sole purpose is to take out this ballista, so we don't want to get too reckless with the dragon just yet. But we are going to have our harpies start to fly down and make a nuisance of themselves quick as they can. This witch will immediately assassinate that because it's out of the ballista range, and we're going to use our harpoon ship to take out that witch. The dragon just wants to get a little bit closer. I'll move it next to the witch just in case I can't take this all the way out so that it survives the witch crit. Great. We only have the balloon left. Don't forget to move it because we want to drop everyone home as soon as humanly possible. Alright, the twins' turn. Again, very aggressive advance. Move everything forward. Attack whenever possible. We're still getting rid of this unit here. That should be done soon. We can have a very nice attack on this. That'll be out soon. But we are going to lose this to the turtle in all probability, so we're going to have to strike it with, like, harpies, maybe the dragon. That's fine. The remaining harpoons will then just start focusing on the sea troops. This turtle is too low to hurt the turtle, so we're going to hurt the merfolk instead. And we're going to put the alchemist into the boat and move it over here just as a diversion. That totally can die. I'm a-okay with that. More turtles, and we're good to go. Alright, around this time, the reinforcements should start coming in. Looks like not yet. I guess we live another turn for that. Ah, the hex. I hate that hex. Such a troublesome hex. Yup, there are the reinforcements. I knew they were coming. No! The second you get close to this island, Ragna starts chasing you. Alright. I can easily take this out, and so I will. Now we can Dragon Strike this, just like we planned. Or we can kill this, but like I have so much anti-air here, it doesn't really matter, so we're gonna go after that instead. Counter siege strategies. Nice. Now we can use the harpies to work on these turtles a little bit while they're making their way over. It's good to help out the twins whenever we can. And the balloon will land next turn. So we're well on our way. This witch can come down, and there really isn't anything else I want to make right now, so we'll stop there for Wolfar. The twins finally get to finish this off. I'm going to finish it off with the 4 turtle because the 3 turtle can actually hit the warship, and I'd rather do that. I'm going to use the harpoon to move over here and finish off the turtle. And then the merfolk can finish off Merfolk. That warship is a big threat, but it can't really do anything that bad to me right now. And I've got tons of turtles pouring down the finish line. We have completely destroyed Ragnar's forces on this island. They are never, ever, ever going to reach us in time. Alright, let's see what Ragnar does. Now, our bases up top are starting to get torn apart, so we're not going to have a lot more income to spend, but that's fine. Our reinforcements are going to probably not make it in time anyway, because we want to end the game in 1 or 2 turns. Sorry, 2 or 3 turns. We still have to land all the commanders. Okay. So, the very, very, very obvious thing we need to do is take out these production facilities as quick as possible and make sure we can land. But in the order of importance, landing is actually more important than taking out the port. We want the best possible landing, and to get the best possible landing, we have to remove any units that could threaten us when we land. Remember, all our troops are really, really, really low, so we do still have to kill this, and there's nothing around that can do it, so my dragon has to finish the job. The warship is not as dangerous because I'm not going to let it come inland. We can go witch into witch here for big witch damage. Yes, everyone can survive a witch hex and an infantry attack. I have to make sure of that because it's kind of super important. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I drop them there, they can't make it in time. Yeah, I'm looking for a space I can drop them so that they can both make it. But Wolfar will have 1 less turn than the twins, so we'll put Wolfar here, the twins here. Because they both have to finish in order for the game to finish. I could probably hex, but I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, this can't hit anything. Oh, it can! It can hit Wolfar. Okay, that has to go. That must die. That must definitively die. No question. I'll build a witch. It's, harpy, but it doesn't matter. It won't make it there in time. Let's end our turn. Alright, the twins can start moving to escape now. Let's attack this, because that's going to bother us later. And we can finish that off, but before we do, I want to make sure we kill anything that could hurt Wolfar. So let's do big damage to the units at sea. Big, big, big damage. Nice. Great damage. And we're going to finish off that witch, because that's pesky. I don't like that witch. Ooh, can I not hit it? Yeah, there we go. Great. We'll move everybody else forward, but really, it doesn't matter. We've already won. Yeah, like, the reinforcements start to go crazy, but it doesn't matter. We've made our epic escape. Well done. Out of all the S ranks, I think that was one of the easiest. There are a lot of different build patterns. You can go, like, more turtles instead of 2 harpoons. You can save up for an early dragon. You can do Wolfar aside a little bit smarter than I did. Tons of options, but that's generally the idea. You want to first use the air units to wipe out the early sea units so the twins can push forward. Then have the air units collapse on the right to take it out, and have the twins just turtle spam, maybe make a harpoon. Then bring everything to bear against that final rookery, because that's really scary. The port doesn't matter, you have so many turtles, and harpies can kill anything the port builds. The rookery is the threat because it will start spamming witches that are really hard to kill with anything but witches and harpoons. So you gotta drop the witches, drop the rookery really quick, take it out, and then you can just land and get to the finish line. Your commanders can take tons of damage, it doesn't matter, just keep them safe. Alright, that's how you get an S rank in 11 turns or less on this map, and welcome to Wargroove.